everyone, welcome back to Terra Tech, Season 1, Episode 5. I just went to the normal game again, the public release, and funny enough, I just started up the first game I actually played, and it worked. Wasn't expecting it to. Now, this is basically where I spawned, or set up. And as you can see, I have not much. I actually have quite a bit different, actually. This is, I think, 6 batteries in this. And you can see they're almost depleted. But, yeah. This is basically what I had set up. And as you can see, the shields and everything look good. All this stuff is siloed, and I haven't actually done any of these. These are like mortar rounds, or fixed. Yeah, they're fixed mortars basically. They do a lot of damage. But the real thing is these. In the unstable release, these go through shields. In this version, they do not. And it makes it more fair because instead of being completely wrecked, or basically all your health, which, funny enough, you can't do in this game. Yeah. You can't wreck other people with it, and people can't wreck you with it. I'm actually at the exact same setup, because I just killed the harvest boss with this. And it actually tells you to go collect these. They're not rhodite. What is it? These crystals, right there. It tells you to go collect a few of those, and then you can do something. I'm actually going to store those in there. Okay, it's just going to keep tossing it into the nothingness. It's a little harder to get that focused there. There we go. And yeah, that stuff is valuable. For obvious reasons, you want to basically trade that. This stuff is worth, I think, it's worth 240 in the experimental, and it's still worth it. It is still worth that, okay? And yeah, it's not useful as a fuel source or anything, but this stuff I usually use for fuel. Just toss it into the generator. Hooray. It recharges battery. It doesn't recharge it as quickly, though. And as you can see, my thing is kind of a tank. This armor plating, really, you find these on later enemies, but right now, we need these. And we need them, processed. Hooray. Refine those erudite chunks. This is literally just immediately after the boss. Now put 2 of them together in the synthesizer thing, whatever it's called, the fabricator. And this is carbidite. This is the second best fuel source you can use for your machines. And basically, to produce a drone, you want to put one there, and it will fuse. To produce, wait for it, there we go, an AI module. Hooray. And if you attach it to your vehicle, it's not going to do much. That's the fun part. Oh. I don't even know what just happened. Why did these fall? This didn't fall in the other one, so I'm not sure. I can produce a full new unit if I want. But yeah, currently in the unstable version, these are so bugged it's not funny. Basically, if you tell them to idle, they go and harvest. If you tell them to harvest, they run off into nothingness. I still don't know where they go, but they seem to magically vanish. He's going to be gathering resources. That's what he's based for. set up to do, basically. And I'm going to put some armor plating on the sides and the back. You can't actually put any armor stuff on the front. But yeah, to control, right click, and have him harvest. And he will go harvest some random resource. He'll find the closest resource, shoot it, and then you'll return it to the closest drop-off point. Or at least he should. I think you might want to put a drill on him because it seems to only work with a drill, but I just want to see if he'd actually work without it. I do have a drill though. There you go. That's why I keep these. And I actually have a whole stock of this stuff here, and it was just testing. And escort, meaning follow me. What that does is he'll eventually realize that he's in a bad position. I'm just gonna have it idle so I can actually remove his AI module. I think he's stuck. Yeah, it won't hurt too much. You get back here. They will eventually just like wander off. So you want to put something to weigh them down for a bit. I usually like to put them on top of things just because it works better. There we go. Put the drill on. The gun. Now I can put armor plating on him again. And yeah, that actually creeps me out every time I hear that happen. For obvious reasons, that's disturbing. It sounds like something's eating. The first time it actually happened, I was afraid that there was some sort of creature trying to eat my face. In-game, of course, but yeah, put that there. Put that there, and basically when you sell items, it actually sells it for the full value of the item. There, and there. Drill's good. He's still technically escorting, but right now he's not as functional. Let's see. Anything else I want to put on him? Nope. You go harvest things. There we go. And he will return when he has a full inventory to the closest stationary deposit. Or he'll go to me. Which is actually just rather funny because he's going to keep doing that. He basically goes to the closest mobile unit that has these drop-off pads, the receivers. If I remove it from my guy, he's going to go to probably that one. This one. Which will actually work for me because that means I get money. Or he'll get stuck. If he can't find a area that has resources, or not resources, an area to drop off his resources, he will literally just go idle. Now I want to put this in here. And that will get that sent out. Hooray. I could just fill up his inventory right now doing that. Oh, nope. I have to get closer. Or zoom out. I guess I can just do that. Oh. I need to back up. Yeah, my vehicle's actually not using the speeder things. And basically he's just going to waste time shooting at that. And he's just kind of trying to move through here. Let's help him out. Because the rocks actually can't be used for anything. Don't point blank. Oh wait, these are carbonate rocks. Those are actually rather valuable. And yeah, that'll basically be fueling my war machine. Yep. That's pretty much how this is going to work. Eventually you want to start selling off a large amount of this stuff. I can actually break off my guy, or my I guess pod thing here, whatever it's called. What just happened? I don't even know where this gun came from. It's right there? Yeah. I actually don't want that there, because I can remove this, and this is basically just an empty shell now. It's still considered a Player Tech 2 or whatever it is, but now I'm controlling this. I actually don't know how to switch to other ones. I haven't been able to figure that out. I've tried many times. I've never been able to figure it out. I'm gonna build a new little robot here. Usually I would use this for my little gatherers and give them better wheels, which is basically what I'm going to do now. So I'm just going to put this here. Let's go into builder mode quickly. I'm going to have him set up so he can actually be more of a worker drone. Where is that? Nope, nope. I guess I could do that. That works. No, that's not where I said to put it. And unfortunately, this thing's kind of haphazard in where it wants to place things. I think he's trying to gather those green resources. Eventually, you'll have filters and stuff like that, so you can actually tell them where to put things, or when they drop it off, they'll be going to automated areas. Let's put a drill on the side here. On the side here. There we go. And now this is technically the automated, or the next automated vehicle we're going to be using. We can actually buy them now, because once you have that, these are the guard ones. They're actually a little bit more useful because I have this thing, which is actually a stationary, or not stationary, a rotating command block. And yeah, this guy will literally just keep wandering over to the next resource. I think he's going to go for those trees. He doesn't prioritize the most valuable, he just prioritizes to whatever's closest. He just sent off all the most valuable resources we needed. But they're going to be cheaper than that. These things are actually more expensive to, or cheaper to produce. He's kind of stuck, I think. Yeah, you want to clear out the area. The salt beds are actually better to build on, because they're safer. But in this release, you really don't need to worry about that, because the salt beds don't tend to be as needed, because you're not going to be homicidally murdered by just random things in the salt bed. Or at least not frequently. We're going to make a new one. So we're going to buy this one. It's going to drop it out here. We're going to attach him to where we're at currently. There we go. So now he's a new gatherer drone. Let's go have him harvest. And he'll be able to collect a lot more, because you can obviously see that he has better equipment for gathering. We can also buy some equipment now. We can actually build an entire vehicle from nothing. It concerned me for a second. I wasn't sure what was being shot at. Let's build a couple of these. It's a little laggy right now because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. It's really laggy for some reason. This doesn't usually happen, unfortunately. That's something odd that's going on right now, and I'm not sure what's causing it. I think it might just be the AI suddenly freaking out. Because I think he's stuck. Huh. It doesn't usually dip down this low. I've never actually had it dip down that low. Okay. It's still low for actual speed-wise, but it's better. Yeah, I think he's stuck on something and he's freaking out. When he should go idle. I'll have to deal with that in a minute. Let's produce more of these. It seems to be better now, but it's definitely, I think he's stuck. Let's go to the wheels. These hub wheels are actually good, I found out. Because they're basically covered. And they can be stuck on the bottom of vehicles, which works better for me. But I won't be doing that right now, just because it's not essential. I'm actually going to be traveling around and kind of showing you the area a bit. I need some weaponry. I'm going to attach these mortars, because I have plenty of them. And they do a lot of damage, and don't really care what's in front. We actually want to buy another one of those targeting guns. These ones. There's another one that was introduced. It was like a 4 rocket or something like that. But you can see these are a lot more expensive. They're actually 100 in the experimental, but in this, they're a lot more expensive. And we don't really need anything else. We should be good. Oh, yeah. It does a lot of damage with that. Let's go find our little robot, because I'm pretty sure he's causing the lag. Oh, you know what? He's probably fighting that thing. And that's probably what's killing it. That's probably what's causing that lag, is I think he's dead, actually. Yeah, he ran off for some reason. I'm basically just artillery here. Oh. Hold on for a second. Controls. No, they didn't inverse it. I think the inversion's still, like, forced on this, because I can't seem to turn right. Yeah. I think it's forced inversion here, which causes problems. There we go. Might as well. Yeah, I don't need that thing. I don't know where my little drone is. He's somewhere over here. Yeah, I think their drone is bugged right now, where it just basically has them run off to go die somewhere. Yeah, I think he's gone. Let's see where he is, because eventually you'll find him. But, yeah, he's right over here. Give me your head. Let's put this stuff on. Put this on front here. And apparently people are messaging me. I'll be back in a minute. And basically this is going to be my new harvesting drone. Wahaha. Oh. forgot the second drill. Oh, see you in a minute. Actually, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good day. See you in the next episode. If you enjoy what you're watching, like and subscribe for more. Have a good day. See you in the next episode. Bye. Thank you for watching. And remember, all shall subscribe to the one true king.